Now, should I file a tax return if I receive Social Security? And here is what you should know. This article just came out on January 23rd, and today is the official day you can start filing your taxes. And I get this question a lot right here from the community. Many people are basically asking me, should I need to file my taxes if I collect the Social Security benefits, whether it's a Social Security, SSI, ssdi benefits, the fixed income benefits from the government, even if I don't need to? Now, of course, the real answer is, well, it depends. And the short answer is, if there is any refund that you think you're eligible for, then yeah, probably you should file it because you don't miss out on those additional benefits that you might be eligible to receive right from the federal government. Now, before we deep dive into this article, I wanted to make this absolutely clear that I'm not a tax specialist, I'm not a tax advisor, so take this information with a grain of salt. I'm doing my best to provide with you the latest details, but to file your taxes, always consult a tax specialist because you know what, everybody's situation is different. Where you live, there are different rules and regulations, so I'm going to cover some general details right here in this video. So without further ado, let's get right into all the important details. Okay, so if you collect the Social Security and if you are wondering, should I file taxes to get refunds that might be available for me in the 2023? So let's go ahead and check out all the important details right here in this video. However, quickly before we start this video, make sure to smash that like button. That really helps us pushing out all these videos, helps out tons. And make sure to subscribe to our channel, How To Guys, with all the bell notification. If you appreciate the updates, it takes a moment to hit the subscribe button, so make sure to do that. Whether it's a Social Security, stimulus updates, raises to your benefits, we have got all the important details. And without a further ado, let's go ahead and deep dive into all the important details. Alright, so should I file a tax return if I receive Social Security? That's a very important question, and particularly whether or not Social Security beneficiaries are required to file tax returns totally depends on couple of different factors like age, income, and marriage status. And tax season officially begins today, and the question of whether the Social Security beneficiaries should file the tax return might be on to the mind of nearly 66 million Americans who receive these Social Security benefits, and whether it's necessary for those who received Social Security payments in 2022 to file for that return totally depends on few factors. Things like your age, your marriage status, how much income you earn outside of the Social Security benefits, and all this have an impact on whether you need to file a tax return. And even if you are not required to file, even though still you may want to check in order to receive these refundable tax credits or a refund for income taxes which you have paid during the year. Now, for more information, here is more of the explanation, so let's check it out. So the article says, I think my Social Security benefits are taxable. How can I know this one for sure? Well, actually, here are some limits for your Social Security benefits. So your benefits may be taxable if one half of the Social Security benefits plus all of your other income is greater than the base amount of your filing status, which is, by the way, the base amount for determining the tax liability. Well, this might sound a little bit confusing, but don't worry, we have got all the details to break down right over here. We got the exact numbers. So $25,000 for single filers, heads of household, or qualifying surviving spouses. So these are the basic limits. So if you make more than that, then you're gonna owe some taxes. Now, for married people filing separately who lived apart from their spouse in 2022, the limit is $25,000, and for married couples filing jointly, the limit is $32,000. And also for married people filing separately who have lived with their spouses, they also need to file their tax returns. Well, the threshold for those is $0. Also, other forms of income include wages, self-employment, interest, dividends, and other reported taxable income. And one way to understand whether your benefits are taxable is to consider the gross income and your total earnings before your taxes. So again, it says your Social Security benefits may be taxable if one half of your Social Security benefit plus all of your other income is greater than the base amount of your filing status. And you need to see whether or not you are going to owe taxes on these Social Security benefits. So now you'll need to file a return for your 2022 tax year, and you are an unmarried senior at least 65 years old and your gross income is more than $14,700. In second case, if you are filing a joint return with a spouse spouse who is also 65 years or older and your gross income is more than $28,700, then you'll need to file a returns for the 2022 tax year. Also, if you are filing a joint return with a spouse who is under age 65 years old and your gross income is more than $27,300, then also you need to file tax return for 2022. And well, another way to understand whether your social security benefits are taxable is to look at the combined income, which is adjusted gross income plus non-taxable interest plus half of your social security benefits. So again, you need to take a look at the combined income, which is your adjusted gross income, non-taxable interest plus half of your social security benefits. And if you are a single tax filer and your combined income is between $25,000 and $34,000, then Social Security Administration says you may have to pay income tax on up to 50% of your benefits. Secondly, if you are a single tax filer and your combined income is more than $34,000, then you may have to pay income tax on up to 85% of the benefits. Third, if you are filing a joint return and your combined income is between $32,000 and $44,000, then you may have to pay income tax on up to 50% of your benefits. Fourth, if you are filing a joint return and your combined income is more than $44,000, then you may have to pay income tax on up to 85% of your benefits. Next, if you are married filing separately and didn't live with the spouse last year, then your social security benefits are taxed as if you are a single filer. Next one, if you are married and filing separately while living with your spouse, then you probably have to pay taxes on your benefits as well. Now on line 6B of Form 1040 and Form 1040 SR, you will report on the taxable portion of your social security benefits. And next one is a really important question. Now let's say you saw this eligibility requirements and you don't have to file, then should you still have to file your tax return even if you technically not required to? And well, this one is a big reason to file the tax return even if you are not required to receive the tax refund. If you had a federal income tax withheld from your pay, or if you made an estimated tax payments in 2022, then you may want to file a tax return this year. Benefit of that, you could receive a tax refund of any surplus withholding, and in another circumstances where filing is encouraged, if you are qualifying for tax credits that provide you with refunds, including the earned income tax credit, child tax credit, or the child and dependent care credit. So this is the primary reason there are several of these credits you could be eligible to receive if you file your tax returns, and that can be very beneficial, whether it's your EITC, that is earned income tax credit, the child tax credit, and child and dependent care tax credit. Now how can you check your benefit amount for the 2022? Well, the Social Security Administration sent out a Social Security benefit statement by mail or online in the January with your benefits from the previous year disclosed inside. Now the information in the statement provides you with your earnings that you'll disclose in your tax return. And if you end up filing one, these details from Social Security Administration can be crucial. For more information on the benefit statement, keep eye on to the mailbox, the letter that you received from the Social Security Administration. Also, secondly, if you have an online account, that information can be also found there, so do check out the Social Security Administration website. And well, apart from this, there are a lot of things happening. US debt ceiling, the big changes happening in the Social Security in the 2023. We are hearing more of the news regarding those Social Security benefits and what the US debt ceiling will make an impact on those Social Security benefits. And we have got more details like benefits for SSI, SSDI, Social Security benefits, Medicare benefits. I will keep you posted on all those important details, so make sure to check out other videos from our channel. Be sure to subscribe to our channel How To Guys with all the bell notification. And this is Kedar from How To Guys signing out.